Hey, what's up? Why do you want to go to heaven? Why would anybody want to go to heaven? Um, why would anybody want to go to hell? Let's talk about that. I have this theory that, like, let's talk about hell first. So, maybe hell is just like Earth, but, like, if you enjoy gluttony, drinking, just like a lot of gluttony, drinking, and partying. I know that sounds kind of nice, right? What if hell was just a place where you could keep doing all that stuff with Satan forever? You think you would get sick of it? Because they say, like, too much pleasure is pain. I don't know. I think for all eternity I might get sick of getting drunk and drinking and partying with my friends, or not, because sometimes that's the greatest time of all. But for all eternity, I think I would get sick of drinking and partying all the time. So maybe the idea of heaven is the opposite, where it's you're kind of more of like a protector, where you can they say heaven is like the greatest feeling on earth, and heaven really wouldn't hit hard unless you've experienced a good amount of hell on earth. Hell is kind of like the middle area where heaven and hell meet. Like, there's a circle below, which is hell, there's a circle above, which is heaven, and where the circles overlap is like earth. So maybe the idea of earth living is like you can either attune to hell and keep partying in hell, or you can attune to heaven and party in heaven. But the thing about partying in heaven, why you'd want to do that, probably because you can, like, continue to protect your family members. Like Luke Skywalker, his main reason for going to the dark side was because he was afraid of protecting Padme, his wife. But the idea of being able to protect your loved ones after you die in the afterlife is what heaven is all about, I believe. I've had a lot of weird communications with kind of like my grandpa after he's died, and it feels like he's kind of like protecting me in the afterlife. So that might be a reason why you want to go to heaven when you die, so you continue to protect your children and, like, take care of your family members, which sounds more of a net positive than partying in hell forever. But I could see where both are. They both have their lures, like what seems attractive. Partying forever in hell, that might not necessarily be a bad thing, but I don't know, I believe, like, magic and miracles happen in the heavenly realms. It's a higher vibrational thing, which miracles can happen and stuff, and like I said, you can protect your family, and I believe when you're attuning to those heavenly realms, all of the heavenly angels can protect you and give you miracles and kind of like show you things, give you little nudges to keep you on the right direction. But overall, it's about, like, loving yourself for all eternity or loving right here, right now. Both are great, but, like, I guess you can kind of run away and just focus on right now too much and get obsessed with that and focus on, like, worldly pleasures and stuff. The typical sin shit. But when you're focusing, like, when you zoom out and see the big picture, realize, like, okay, I'm gonna die, and then when I die, all these little things that happened on earth are gonna be pretty meaningless. Maybe I'll just remember how I came off to people or something. I'm not sure. I kind of found out why I want to go to heaven, and it's like most people are just like, I want to go to heaven so I can not go to hell, or I just want to feel good forever. And, like, I've came to the realization, like, that sounds awful. Why would I want to feel good forever? That wouldn't have any significance unless I have felt negativity. So that's why you experience a life on earth feeling the good and the bad, and then the 100% good feels really great because you've experienced negativity. But if you've never experienced negativity, you wouldn't appreciate positivity. So yeah, I think it's really cool to die and go to heaven, because you can protect your family. And the older I get, the more, I mean, like, that's what turned Luke Skywalker to the dark side. So there's just so serenity and like calmness that comes from, hey, even when you die, you can still protect your family and stuff. So yeah, I don't know.